Hi, my name's Ami, and this video is about the whole COVID-19 situation. I want to thank doctors and nurses with genuine hearts that are really helping out, shout out to them, and they actually want to help people to recover from this illness. And those who have passed away, RIP to those who have passed away, and I hope for the best. Starting with the intro, something my intuition just told me to speak up about this video and just to do something, at least find the courage and be the voice and not be afraid, and looking at the research and everything and connecting the dots, and something my intuition is like, speak up about this. And something that I really want to put out this video, even if it just changes one person's perspective, and that will make me really happy. And just starting with the COVID-19, what I noticed with the COVID-19, the illness fits in with all other illnesses as well. It doesn't have anything distinctive about it. So for instance, the COVID-19 doesn't give you like a specific rash, it still falls into the symptoms of the flu, the cough and the cold. And it's just mixed up now, like everyone can have COVID-19 and it's put down as COVID-19. And obviously the corrupt like doctors and stuff like that, they can just get paid more, a certain amount. If they put it down as COVID-19, they're just going to put it down because now it's trending now in the news. And it doesn't have anything distinctive about it. Like it fits in with the flu and cold and has a cough. Like, that's what I'm saying. It does not have anything distinctive about it. So that's a bit fishy. And the doctors can put anything down as, okay, you have COVID-19. And obviously the news are using the fear mongering to people. Like, oh, my child has this, so I need to take my child into the hospital, and then they're gonna inject them with all these medicines and stuff, and it's just a whole circle of, like, I don't know if they're deliberately killing people with what the treatment they're doing in the hospital, or people's bodies working. Some people are recovering as well, and it's just mad. Like, I don't know, something's really fishy about this. And I heard as well in hospitals people are not allowed visitors and that as well, so that's a bit like side-eyeing to me. And I feel like they're using reverse psychology in this, and as this point is saying, like, oh, you need to get this, you got this virus. And the way how they put the news explained it, like it was like loads of dead people were just like falling down and stuff like that, and it's just a bit crazy. Using the experts as well, I have notes here as well, experts to influence and stuff like that, and exaggerate. Like when I was going out, they exaggerate in the first few weeks, like people dropping and dying everywhere. And then the testing as well, like they said that we need to get tested, but what's the point of testing? Like, it doesn't make sense. If we can catch it, possibly I can be negative today and I'm positive 2 days afterwards. I'm thinking the solution, like the way they explain the virus, like how can you like catch it like that? Like that means anyone can get the virus. Do you get what I mean? And it's just like, testing, isn't that a waste of time to be to test people? Because basically makes like, in the sense of we have to get tested every week. Like, I don't know, that does not make sense to me about the testing. And that's, I'll be positive this day and then tomorrow I'll be negative, but then it's like, oh, I can recatch it again. So why do I need to, like, the testing, is it useless or pointless, to be honest, if it's out in the open like they said it is? And then they explain it like it's airborne in the news. Like, what is it? It's just all this confusion and confliction, and it's just obviously the political agenda, and the people behind the presidents is, the 1%. It's just a whole strategic plandemic, and that's what I call it. And then when they use Boris as well to influence him, especially when Boris said that he had it, I knew that influenced a lot of people around me, and people are like, yeah, it's real, like Boris has it. And I was just observing the videos he was putting out. He wasn't coughing, not one bit. He was smiling. He looked relaxed. Like, it just looked like it was a facade. He must have been sick or something, but I don't think it was the COVID-19 like they say it is. And I heard that the ventilators that they use in the hospitals is actually not good for you, because they basically produce more oxygen into your body, and your body does not need that much oxygen as well. So that can cause you to die, unfortunately. So that's a bit fishy to me. I feel like we should just question things about the world, which I've been doing. It's like relearning everything all over again, and thinking back to my child, all these certain injections and stuff like that, saying I need this injection. And then I've been getting when I was a little child, I got chicken pox, and then some children didn't have chicken pox because they didn't have that specific injection. And they keep saying all the solutions, they haven't cured AIDS, anything like that, but then the solution is to inject us with something with treatments. That does not make sense. Like, what are you putting in my body? I don't know what you're putting in my body. I don't know what you're putting. And then that's what puts into my next point as well. Yeah, that's what puts into my next point about Bill Gates with his ID 2020. you can go and search it now, ID 2020, like that's what he wants to put out. I do not want to take a vaccine. Well, I will not take a vaccine. Hell no, I'm not taking a vaccine. I'm saying no. Everyone should say no to the vaccine. He's not putting anything in my body and making it mandatory. That's a big no-no. For what? Like, is that the solution? To shoot me with some meds and try and control and they're trying to numb our consciousness as well and try and control us and turn us into cyborgs and robots, and it's just crazy. Like, really grip the whole world of this, and that's what's really annoyed me. It's really annoying me. And I don't know, hospital visitors are not really allowed, and that's just a bit fishy. And then there's doctor experts, Dr. Fauci as well, him speaking out, and I don't know, I don't trust that guy, not at all. Fear is using the fear-mongering tactics, it can lower the frequency as well. So this is what they actually are doing, putting us in fear and putting this stuff in the news and this and that, and you're hearing it every day. I don't watch the news, I shut it off. And then people are looking at Boris like their dad. Like, you listen to Boris more than your own parents. So Boris is your dad now? Really? Really? Let's see what Boris says. Let's see what Boris says. Why rely on the government they're not your savior. They're not here to save us. They're not here to save us. They've been showing this. They've been playing this agenda for all this time. The solution is the news is there to show you the problems, but not there to show you the solutions. They're there to do this, the whole game that they're doing, just to like get at us, you know what I mean? This is their whole solution. Like, just the pandemic, and this is what they want against us. They want to try and inject my body and make it mandatory. No. And then I've been going out as well, and I haven't seen any policemen wear any protective gear. I've seen none. No mask, nothing. Wake up. The people that are speaking Trump, all of that, are they wearing masks or anything like that? If it was a real virus, do you think they would be standing there? I feel like the virus is injected into people at the hospitals. Why is it at the hospitals? I hear about their deaths and stuff like that. Or people are covering up people with pneumonia and other health issues as well. It's using reverse psychology, and then they have this virus to just depopulate the population. You can watch Bill Gates' video. He said he wants to depopulate the population. So this is a perfect time for them to do this. And he said we need to make it mandatory to vaccinate 7.5 billion healthy people. Why do you need to vaccinate healthy people? Like, read the line. Like, don't listen to listen to that. Like, he needs to vaccinate the healthy people, and that just angers me because it's part of their plan. I feel like we need to think 10 steps ahead, and you know, the news tell us this and that, and the solution is that. But I feel like the solution is boosting your immune system, looking into superfoods, non-inflammatory foods, such as myself, and vegan diets, or you know, trying to cut out like certain foods and stuff like that. You can try and make your diet healthy. And looking into turmeric, garlic, kale, spinach, all of that, ginger, tea and stuff like that. Just like make sure you boost the immune system, vitamin C, vitamin D, the sun. And I say what helps me is going cycling and taking walks as well. And you know, luckily where I live there's loads of trees around me and stuff like that. And I try to go to the national park, Hyde Park, because there's trees there. I feel like it's best to be around areas like with trees and just walk about, you know. Just, it's good for your immune system, not staying indoors, which they want us to do, to sit indoors. I'll say for those who have a health condition, they should be more cautious. Those ones should be more cautious. But if you know you don't have a health condition and you know you're healthy and all of that, I think you should just try and focus on boosting your immune system and freeing your mind and opening up and really questioning things as well. For me personally, I don't feel like I'll be going to the hospital to do anything like that. No. Because I just know they'll just try and get rid of me and stuff like that. And yeah, just going on to my next point. And talking about social distancing, they want to social distance people on their terms, like, and that's when I'm standing in the line, I'm just looking around, observing. They want us to just do this whole social distancing thing, and it's just so funny. And pharmaceuticals, and they want to stay reliant on doctors. And there was a guy called Dr. Sebi, and apparently, in this world, everything has a cure. Every single thing has a cure. And Dr. Sebi, he knew about cure for cancer and all of these things, and the correct vitamins and fruit, and you know what to do. And yeah, they don't want that secret out, like. But if you stay 10 steps ahead, and the solution is just like looking to eating healthier food and boosting your immune system. We should check that out about Dr. Sebi. I feel like now they're trying to attack different types of communities, the black communities, and you know, different races or people's communities, like what's trending in their community, to try and infiltrate it in, which I've been seeing. I've been seeing people of color like now wearing masks and buying into the fear and stuff like that. And I'm just looking around. I just want to like shake humanity up as well, you know. This is the reason why I'm doing this video. And they're banning people like David Icke, and there's a doctor came out with a pandemic. What's her name? Judy Miskovitz. Yeah, if I'm saying her last name right. She did a documentary with a pandemic. She come with like state claims. She's an actual doctor saying about the COVID-19 and how it works, and you know, she was saying like the truth, and they banned her video. Why are they banning these people's videos? And you should check out Dr. Patar as well, and those of the genuine experts that are speaking. Why didn't BBC News or all of these big news corporations put them on their platforms? But they don't want to do that. They want to put the doctors and stuff that are on their side to influence their agenda, you know? And it's just so funny. And then they're banning these. If the people are talking is nonsense, why are you banning their videos? Like, why don't you leave the videos up? That's suspect. That justifies like what they're trying to say. They're scared. They don't want the truth out. They don't want it, so they have to ban the truth as videos. But we're gonna speak out. We're gonna keep going, because there's loads of people waking up right now, and it's backfiring. And I really see that. They scared generations of us to go and take these vaccines, from generations down. All these scare tactics, you have to get this vaccine if you want your kid to come here, and this and that, and they need this, they need that, and it's been passed down for generations. And I was just sitting at home, I was feeling wow, like wow. Even myself as a child, like there was some vaccination, even at secondary school, like certain vaccination, I was like, oh my god, I need to get this, I need to get that. And you know, they're really good at doing that. And if you don't get this, this might happen. This is all political agenda. This is all political agenda. And you know, the countries are not really affected, they have, if you look at their countries that are not really affected, they have the best diets. It comes down to their diets, because they eat pretty good as well. I really give accolades to the president of Tunisia, where he actually tested the COVID-19 on non-human objects. It was goats, on fruits. How's a fruit positive for COVID-19? That shows their hoax, that they're trying to mess up with people's minds and say you're positive. Is a certain genetic code in humans which will show up in the test that, oh, that we've got COVID-19. It's a specific like human genetic code. How's a fruit positive for COVID-19? How does that make sense? Nature has COVID-19, a natural fruit. And that president, I really respect him for that, because he outsmarted them. He didn't do it on his people, you know, put the test on the people, and he really woke up to that. I give him accolades. When I saw that, I was really smiling, you know, really clever. Come and ridicule us, and yeah, that's ridiculous. Like that was really ridiculous for fruit. And big one behind is the cabal, obviously. And I've heard that it's empty. Some hospitals are empty as well, which is a bit weird. They're supposed to be high. The statistics that they're putting up is a lie as well, just to add it on to scare people even more. They are not. That's not the truth, and I know that for sure. I do not feel like that's the truth. about Rockefeller, Rothschilds, and looking into that type of family who handle the biggest resources in the world. You know, they're probably behind the scenes, definitely behind this, and with the Bill Gates and all of that. And I don't know why Bill Gates, how he's allowed to even try and give us vaccinations. He's not even a doctor. He's not a certified doctor, so I'm highly confused. I don't want his vaccination. I'm not taking that. But I'm not taking that. Like, for what? I'm healthy, aren't I? So why do I need the vaccination? For what? For what exactly? And yeah, and I see that celebrity, I feel like more celebrity influence. I feel like they're being a bit manipulated, like they're giving out the charity to these COVID-19 stuff. Obviously, if they knew more in depth about what's going on and giving their money, do you think the money is going to support people for COVID-19? No, it isn't. It's just probably money going to these high up people, you know. I wish if celebrities like were woke more or knew more about the truth, they could use their influence to share their message. A few celebrities have been doing that, like Steph London has done that for UK people, American people, you know, a few of them. But I wish more celebrities, like even top ones, but I don't know if they're like just being hush because they're like scared to speak out, or they just really don't know, or detached from this whole thing, you know, in their own life, in their mansions and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm just saying, we don't need the ID20, guys. I don't want that. Just looking to healthy lifestyle, and I just want the courage to speak out. My kids to look that I had the courage to come and speak out against this and this whole hoax and psychological games they're playing with the people, and just people to wake up and, you know, real. And I'll say, yeah, we outnumber them. Like, there's more of us than them. Behind the shadows, there's probably like these small groups of people playing their puppet strings against the world, and there's loads of humans. Humans were powerful. We are very powerful people, and, you know, we're very powerful. Very powerful. We outnumber them. There's more of us. Their plan will backfire. Like, all of them that's behind corrupt this, like, as the universe works, karma will come. Like, karma will come, consequence will come. People are waking up. People are just seeing, like, if I'm going out, I've been going out like this whole week, and people have been like coming out more and looking at the London Real channel. You know, hit Brian Rose speaking to real people on the streets and how they're like giving their opinions. I'm just like, yes, because they're like see the media is manipulating us, and, you know, it's the Aquarius age, you know. It's like they can't handle us. Like, I feel like we should think about things we can control. Like, obviously, it's like quarantine. I try to put my headspace, and I could still go out, take walks. You know, you could probably start online business. Is a perfect time. Looking to stock market change. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry, right? Stock market change as well. Investing your money in that, and probably new innovative ideas. People are making more babies. People are not believing the bullshit. They're coming up, they're waking up, they're smelling the coffee, and like, yeah, exactly. And I'm really happy about that. I'm just looking at like, this whole agenda, like watching the next few years time, they're gonna come with this plan and agenda again. They're gonna say this, oh, it's the same symptoms, blah 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 blah, but then the specific virus they'll do next time, it won't have nothing distinctive about it. And then now I know what they're talking about is the second wave. The second wave, I don't know what's going to go on with that. And I don't know if they're going to do that again, because I know they want to keep us in lockdown till the end of the year. And I think they're going to do that. I don't know. We'll plan and see, but I feel like that's now this Boris putting out the 5-stage plan. For me, I'm still living in my own. You can create your own reality. If you can control your own reality in your head. In my world, I don't have a government controlling me. I feel like I still go out. I'm grateful that I'm protected, you know, in shelter for my family, which I'm grateful for, that I'm safe, I'm healthy. And I give my condolences to people that are not in that situation, in situations where they're stuck at home, they're not in good families and stuff like that. My heart really goes out to them, and just like push through and try and think positively, you know, try not to think of dark force, and just wake up and ask questions about the world. And if this video just really goes out there to someone, you know, to come together as unity, you know, as one. You know, the human race is very uncommon, and I'm seeing it slowly, people coming out, and it's just putting a smile on my face. Yeah, I'm just looking more, and just, I don't know what they're gonna do next, but just smart, like, watch again. It's like a plague, like what they always do and stuff like that. And I feel like they're deliberately killing people off. That's the thing that's angers me and wants me to speak up my message more, and it feels like they're doing this deliberately. And they probably pass the formula to each country to country. The way it's spreading, is it airborne, is it droplets, like what is it? It's just this whole mind game, and I'm not falling for it. I refuse to fall for it, and I'm just seeing it, I'm connecting the dots and stuff like that. And probably China, Japan, and let's make the government wants to look like the heroes. You're not the heroes, you're against us. They're just here to see. But if switch off from the news. I like to go cycle, that helps. Going for walks out, you know, you can talk to your friends, talk to your family members that you like. And yeah, and now they're like, the economy, you're crashing the economy. I think that one's like, people like, they would never crash their own economy. Oh, come on, this agenda is not about money. This is not about money to them. This is about control. Just to put it out there, this is about control. The money aspect, maybe like they're making money from kits and other small aspects of it, and you know, they want people to depend on the system still, and this is gonna backfire. I hope like a new system comes out of this, and just a better thing. And I'm slowly seeing it backfire. People are waking up, so they can't fool people any longer. And they keep losing their control. I keep seeing Boris like, come on, if you don't listen, the plans will blah 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 blah, because they're losing control. So they're probably gonna run out of plans. People are tired and fed up. People are fed up. And this is all not really the money. Control, population control too, and then to implement their agendas into this as well. It's very thought out plan, very evil and twisted. This video might be quite very controversial. People disagree. I'm open to criticism, but this is what I believe. Just sit down and think about it. The COVID-19 symptoms and forcing these injections and saying you have this and that. COVID-19, I'm aware there's pollution in the air, and you know, harmful pollution. The air's not all the way clear as well, and I'm aware people can have symptoms of stuff, underlying health issues, and then they're just marking it down as COVID-19. And they're trying to kill us. I'm not falling for this. I really don't. I hope this video goes out to change one perspective. And that's what I'm hoping for. And just do my research as well. I haven't been watching just one person. I've been watching multiple people. And just things are fishy as well. And I don't recommend going, I don't know, to the hospital. I do not know. Just from what I feel, I don't feel like is like safe at the moment. I feel like they have a clear agenda. If you can't see through that, I hope this video changes one perspective. And yeah, thank you for listening, and just try and stay safe. We hope to, like, for the next, you know, stage of this, more and more people definitely will wake up, and we'll see like what they're gonna do with their plans and stuff like that. Just keep creating your own world. Think about things you can control. That's really important right now, staying healthy and stuff like that. And I don't know what they're gonna do next, but it's very interesting to see. But I feel like in the UK they're losing their grip, you know, across people. A few people are still wearing masks and stuff like that. Like I said, if you're ill or sick, you know, you can do what you like. For me personally, I don't wear any protective gear or any gloves, anything like that. I feel like it's just psychological games on people to scare people into thinking. I feel like they're injecting people with the virus in that way. It's just something, or I don't know, something in the air, or I don't know, something like that. But yeah, we'll see how the second phase comes, if that actually comes out. And we see how that goes, if that's successful, putting out the second phase. Yet again, to scare people again. Try again to gain their control and to lock us down for 1 year. But for me, they can do whatever they want. In my reality, I'm controlling what's making me happy. I'm going out, I'm trying to like think positively and go out and just create your own world. Thank you for listening.